Hello and welcome everyone to the IORL Cup Series Season 3 for race number 10 at the Milwaukee Mile. Last race we were at Kansas Speed. Oh, I gotta let my cat out. Get out. Alright, last race we were at Kansas Speedway. We saw Cooper Skull bring home his 5th win of the season. Milwaukee, I think only 3 races after this. And then the playoffs are going to be underway, so that means next week is going to be our last full week, or I guess next weekend is going to be our last full weekend of regular season. Just get through qualifying here. It's going to be Cooper Skull, unsurprisingly, on the pole. Will Cloud second, Jacob Shingle third, Kyler Sustrai fourth. Leland Lumley is going to round off the top 5, followed by Genghis Khan. Jonathan Stratton, Gavin Ellis, and David Dixon. And Ryan Chilress is going to round off the top 10. Here's the rest of your starting lineup. Jonah Burridge, the one amongst the open drivers to qualify for this race. So the 5 and the 19, once again, DNQ. Let's get straight into this. Hopefully should be some good racing. I don't really remember what Milwaukee was like last season. As dumb as that sounds, but that was literally a year and a half ago. Well, a year and a month or so, or something like that. I don't know. It was a while ago. The pace car is going to make the left turn. Oh my god. Sorry about that. We're green. Try to take second here off of Will Cloud if he's going to wash up. Looks like Will Cloud keeps it pretty good off the turn before, but Jacob Shingle's still going to look to the inside. Cooper Skull is going to lead the first of 100 laps here. See the Lumley trying to take forward from the 6 car. Another 3 wide off the 2. Oh, contact the 37 and the 2. The 37 is around on the back stretch, so the 2 saves it. And I think that is going to bring on a caution. The 2's going to come back up the track, hit his buddy in the second groove. And yep, that is going to bring out the caution. Let's get a replay of that. Looks like the 77 just turned the 37 down at the 2. The 2 is just already coming up. Everybody missing the 37 there. And then the 2 came up. Let's see what the 2 does here. On the plus side, it doesn't look like the 2 lost too many positions. I mean, he went from, what, 10th that lap to where? 16th, so really lost 6 spots out of that. Alrighty, Will Cloud took the lead up into Cooper. Cooper is 27th. Did he pit? I'm gonna guess he had a pit. I don't know, maybe that's a strategy call. We'll just have to see what happens there. But Will Cloud's gonna be our leader. Coming to the green once again, taking us a lap number 7, 90, what? 4 to go. Brain had to do math there and it didn't like it. And going into turn number 3, do we have any challenge from anyone? They're all single file. Right here we got Jason Sill looking at the inside of Eric Monaco. This is going to be for the 22nd position. I'm starting to think Jacob Shingle might have something for Will Cloud here. I just really want to see Jacob win again. He hasn't done so since season 1. Kind of fell off a little bit, but had a couple strong showings here and there, and he's actually been pretty strong as of lately here. Really like to see him do good. Currently sitting 29th in the points, so definitely could use a little win. Well, I guess a win to him would be pretty big. Trying to get himself inside that top 16 with only 3 races after this race. So whatever 39 times 3 is, that's how many points. You got to be within 16th for it to be mathematically possible. So he's got to be within 117 points of DJ Thomas with 164. So 164 minus 117. You have to have at least 47 points to your name to be able to make it into the playoffs coming into this race. The only person who does not meet that criteria is Taylor Campbell in the 19th, sitting in 40th with only 2 points and only 2 starts. So she can't make the playoffs. And that would, I guess that'd be after this race. But even then, I don't think that's gonna be possible. And given that she didn't start this race, it's not possible. I think the next one's up after that is going to be Skylar Taylor and Jonah Burridge, although we'll have to see after North Wilkesboro. We've got some racing back here. David Dixon trying to get by Leland Lumley for 3rd. He's going to try to use that inside off of turn number 4. I think he got it to the line. Yeah, he did. Just going to try to push him up the track a little bit in the 1 and 2. Lumley's got to back out so we don't get the wall off the 2. And now Jonathan Stratton had a bit of a fall off since his first win at Bristol. So he slowly is making his way back up towards the front. Here he is trying to get 4th off of the 12. He's just had, yeah, like I said, a little bit of a fall off. He went from, like, I think it was 2nd or 3rd in the standings back to 9th. So looking for a good run today. Try to keep his momentum up going into the playoffs. And this is exactly how to do it. Ryan Choris now trying to get by the 12. Ryan's just one of those guys that's had a quiet but solid season so far. 1 top 5, 6 top 10s out of the 10 races we've had so far. He's only led 4 laps this season. But looking for another top 5 today to add to his name. Kyler Slestry has kind of been getting hot as of lately, 21st in the standings. Only 1 top 10 to his name, but I feel like we've seen him up there a lot more than just 1 top 10. Joseph Smith, too, trying to run his way into the playoffs. Currently 19th, sitting, I think, 12 points under the cutoff right now. 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s in his name. But 2 DNFs as well, which has kind of really done it for him, but he's really trying. Will Clyde, there it is. William Clyde. Chase Elliott, everybody. Now, Will Cloud trying to lengthen his gap to the 64, as the 64 is running away from the 45, and the 45 is running away from the 07, which is with everybody else. So yeah, these guys are in their own zip code. Burridge making his 3rd ever start, currently in the 15th spot. Jonah's got 2 top 10s to his name for both of his starts, so running pretty solid. TRD Motorsport still wasn't able to get that wrap delivered yet, or it's on back order or something like that, so still running the all-white car. Hopefully should have that car all pretty designed in the near future. St. Phoenix 16. Definitely not as good as last week, but I wouldn't complain given that he is currently 37th in points. That is really unfortunate what happened last week after running so good. I feel so bad. There's just nothing he could have done. Right when he finally got it pieced together, it just explodes straight in his face. And here is Ryan Childress trying to look to the inside of Jonathan Stratton for the 4th spot. Did I say Jonah Burridge? I meant Ryan Childress if I said Jonah Burridge. I feel like I said Jonah Burridge. I probably didn't. I'm just going crazy. Now Lumley trying to get his way into the top 5 now. Trying to get back to the top 5, rather. I think I see Alperen Adak. What, the O2? Where's the O2? Yeah, Alperen Adak in the top 10. Pretty good run for him. Usually don't see him up here. Currently chilling 27th in points right now. No top 5s or top 10s to his name. No laps led either. Yeah. Having a pretty decent run right now. Getting by Gavin Ellison for 9th actually, so getting further into the top 10. Jonathan Stratton stuck on the outside here. I think he's actually going to be getting even further as his teammate Joseph Smith gets by him. Yep, these guys just checked out. Look where the 99 is. Looks like Skull has made his way up to 19th. I'm really wondering what that strategy call was. Interesting, definitely, to say the least. There's Jack Ross running in the 17th spot, currently 17th in standings, 4 points below the cutoff. He's looking to try to sneak his way into the playoffs here with only 3 races left after today. St. Phoenix getting by Jonah Burridge. I think that'll put him inside the top 15, if I'm not mistaken. So a top 15 run for the 21, definitely better compared to what he's had all season. I wouldn't say better compared to last race, but like I said, last race kind of blew up. Now he's trying to get by the 22, trying to get in the 14. That year off we had, I think it might have gotten a couple people, and I think Zane was definitely one of them, unfortunately. Mason Gerdas has been running pretty good. Oh, wait, he was involved in that wreck. Where is he at, though? Currently 20th. He's been running pretty decent this season. Missed the playoffs last season, but currently 11th, so he's looking like he's going to try to stay in it here for the next couple races. Hopefully get himself into the playoffs for Season 1 champ. First season he has not run for his own team. Actually, his team is not a thing anymore. the yellow is out. Oh, and it looks like Jonah Burridge had some trouble here. What happened here? Coming off a 2, looks like I think he just washed up into the 13, door slammed each other at 13 down here on the apron too. Looks like he came back up on the track. Not in any fashion like the 2, but he's got big old tire donut from the 1 there on his side. Yeah, I think he just, unless the 13 never went up, I can't really tell. I don't know, I think they just came together. I think the 13 could have been a little higher, but I think the 1 came up a little too soon. Oh my gosh, that is too close. Yeah, unfortunate there for the 1. Alright, David Dixon's going to cycle through to be the leader here. Will Cloud, where are you at, man? Fell back to 12. Cooper Skull, he's back here in 23rd, so whatever his weird strategy was, pitting on lap 2 did not work. Green's back in the air. David Dixon's going to take us to it this time. Oh, we got a rookie top 2 here. We actually got 3 rookies in the top 5. David Dixon looking for his first win. Definitely help him. Currently sitting 14th in points right now. Definitely turned around from the start of the season, sitting towards the bottom. Definitely gotten stronger and stronger, and here he is leading this race. Ryan Childress, like I said, currently sitting 6th in points. Definitely looking to win to add to his. Definitely looking to add a win to his resume. Moving to 3, I think Childress is taking a little peek. He's not going to dive though. Ellison passing the 02 for 8th, the 07. I think he passed both the 77 and the 02. Up to 7th now. Here's Jack Ross making his way to the top 10, trying to get himself into the playoffs. As of right now, he just has to outscore DJ Thomas by 5 points, and with him currently sitting in the 9th spot, DJ back here, where's he at? Getting passed for 35th. I'd say it's a little bit more than 5 points. Cloud all over the back bumper, that 69. I don't think he's really going to have much of a run though. Got 62 laps to go here at Milwaukee. Looks like Jacob Shangle was able to get through to 2nd on Ryan Childress. I completely missed that. My bad. And the yellow is back out. David Dixon's going to win the race back. And it looks like Nathan Albert was involved this time. Looks like he clipped the 78 and got turned by the 21. That's unfortunate for the 03. The 03 currently sitting, where's he at? 33rd in standings, so He's kind of at risk of falling outside of that top 34. And say he does fall outside of that top 34. We will then see if we could have maybe just more than just the 1 make the race. Possibly the 5 and the 19, or the 1 and the 5. Because I'm kind of convinced that the 5 might be able to out-qualify the 03. The only thing that's only leaving 1 driver having to qualify in time in these races, we're about to go back green, is because 35th, 36th, and 37th all have past wins, leaving only 38th to be filled, and that has to be determined by the 1, the 5, and the 19. So if the 12 and the 15 pass the 03 in points this race, we will then have not only 2 people going home every race, but that's going to allow 2 spots to open up for the people that have to get in on time. And I honestly wouldn't put it past the 03 to not make the race tomorrow, if that is the case. Because the 12's having a really good run. If he finishes top 5 this race, he's going to have no problems passing the 03 in points. And the 15, currently running ahead of the 03, currently in 30th, actually might be 29th, I don't know, we'll see when he crosses the line. He is like 20 points beyond the 03, never mind, this isn't gonna happen. Unless the 03 wrecks out of the race and like the 15 finishes like top 20. Okay, I'm getting my hopes up. But you never know, bad race for the, oh, yellow's out. Bad race for the 03 tomorrow. Could also mean, oh, wait a minute. The 1 and the 37 already come together? I don't remember who the 1 came together with, but it looks like 3 wide in the middle just squeezed. Literally looks like the identical incident that happened on lap 2. I saw somebody get involved again. This one. Oh, the 13 came up and door slammed the 03 and almost wrecked. Alright, David Dixon's still your leader. And coming to the green, David Dixon. And Ryan Shores is going to take a pretty early dive down into turn number 1, trying to take second away. Joseph Smith is going to try to follow through if he does clear the 64. Looks like Ryan is going to clear the 64. I don't think Joseph Smith is going to follow through though. I take that back. Looks like Joseph Smith is going to try to follow through. Coming off before. Pretty good run for the 01 there. He's going to try to take it going down in the turn number 1. Got some more racing behind them for the 5th spot. Will Cloud trying to make his way back up towards the front. Sorry, for the 6th spot. Joseph Smith, though, is going to be up inside the top 3, maybe. He's got to clear him. He has it at the line. Over halfway now. Well, Cloud's really trying to make this outside work. The 01 is clear. Hakan Hendrickson trying to get by. Jacob Schenkel for 4th. Will Cloud just trying to find a way around them. I think he definitely is faster. He is able to get by Jacob Schenkel. That's going to put him inside the top 5. Jack Ross, Jacob Schenkel's driver, now trying to get by him for 6th. I think Jack is going to have no problem being inside the playoff bubble. Well, being inside the playoffs after this race. I don't think he's going to make it too far into the bubble, but he's definitely going to be in it. I mean, Atlee Weiss is in 15th. He's 5 points ahead of him. Atlee is currently back here in 24th. DJ Thomas is the driver he's racing, and he is currently back here in 38th. So, nonetheless, pretty good run. We got a wreck here going into 1. That's Bella Fawn, Nathan Albert. I think we still got a race back. These guys are awfully close, though. We do, in fact, have a race back. It's David Dixon. Yep, David Dixon's going to win it back. Let's see what happened here. These guys are wrecking like crazy today. They're just little wrecks, though. Looks like 3 wide coming off of turn number 4. Looks like Nathan just decided to clear himself. That was nice. 22 just tries to get it back down. Couldn't in time. David Dixon's still going to be your leader. Nobody out of the race after that one. So Jack Ross up inside the top 5 now. He's got his team owner, Jacob Schenkel, in front of him. Got a Chevy top 3 and a Ford 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, a lot of Fords. And coming to the green, David Dixon's going to take us to it. And Ryan Showro's taking a peek. I have a feeling he might have something for him, but I don't know if he's going to try to go for it yet. Laps to go, coming to 39. And Will Cloud's going to take a look to the inside of Ryan Shores, trying to take second back. He's looking for his lead after that. Speaking of, where is Cooper Skull at? He is back here in 17th, so he's not been able to rebound just yet. St. Phoenix running 16th, pretty decent day for him. Will Cloud up in a second though. He's going to try to run down that 45 now if he can. Got 3 wide back here. As we have seen previous wrecks, that doesn't really end well. Andrew Aspinall running back here in 29th. That is probably bound to change. We're currently 5th in points, 1 at Watkins Glen. It's probably going to hurt him in points just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a fair bit. 45 just seems so solid though. I don't know if the 48 is going to have anything for him. Will Cloud looking for his 3rd win of the season. Be his 5th career win. His first 2 coming in season one, and then his second 2 coming this season. And he is closing in on the 45, so he might be able to get that win number 3. He is closing the gap. He is there now. 0.27 to 0.13. Cut the gap in half that lap. He's there. And he's hungry. See Ryan Churros wash up the track a little bit. That's going to allow Jacob Shangle to get to the inside, try to work himself back inside the top 3. Jacob Shangle back into 3rd. Gap stayed the same that lap between the 45 and the 48. The 48 just trying to figure out where the 45 is weak at. He's right on his bumper coming out of 2 onto the backstretch. Now the 64 washing up is going to allow the 28 to get to the inside. Decent battle going on for these guys. Now that 69's there, he wants to get around them. Trying to keep an eye on those 2 leaders. Now the 69's going to also look to the inside, follow through with the 28. I think the 48 might have a run here coming off of turn number 4. He is right there. 29 laps to go. Still nothing from him. Ryan Chilrez cleared into 3rd. Jack Ross trying to take 4th away. He's going to do exactly that. Now Joseph Smith right on the bumper of the 64. He's not going to do anything with it. I think that 45 might have opened the gap up just a little bit that lap. About a car length now in between them. 0.16 is the gap now, so he did open it up just a little bit. Now the 48 right back on the back bumper, just waiting for a mistake. That mistake is leaving the door open. I thought he was going to take the opportunity there. 0.12. 1/10 is the closest the gap has been. It's right there. Gap back down to 1/10. These guys are just running away. Gap open back up, coming down the backstretch. Will Cloud gonna roll it in the corner. really good run off of turn number 4. You see he backed up the entry of 3 there. It's going to allow him to look to the inside, coming down into turn number 1. Side by side for the lead through 1 and 2 with 25 laps to go. Down the back stretch into turn number 3. Will Cloud back into the lead here at the Milwaukee Mile. He's got to clear the 45 first though. David's probably going to build a decent run here off of 4. It's actually not going to be enough. Will's going to clear him. So Will Cloud officially back in the lead. We'll just have to keep an eye. See if the 45 is going to have anything for him. Here is Cooper Skull up in the 14th. He's going to at least try to get to the top 10 by the end of this race, I would think. And the 43 out of this race with an ignition issue. I did not catch that. One thing I have noticed about this season that we have not seen in previous seasons is dominance by only a couple drivers. I mean, Cooper Skull has won 5 races this season. That's something we've never seen before. Will Cloud's about to win 3. I mean, we've only had 2 different people win that wasn't them, and that was Stratton and Andrew Haskell. Not many different people has been as dominant as those 2. And whenever one's not there, the other is. You see Cooper Skull's not there, Will Cloud is. The only two tracks that were exceptions to that was Watkins Glen and Bristol, probably the 2 most different tracks there is on the schedule. So I think these guys have it down. I think you definitely expect to see one of them hoisting the championship trophy at Nashville. And with 19 laps to go, I think we're going to be expecting Will Cloud to be in victory lane for this one. Can I say that, Cooper Skull? I think that's going to be him up into the top 10 now. So he is working his way back to the front. I don't know if he's going to be able to get to the front, but he's definitely trying to work his way back there. Because now I think his next goal is going to be in top 5. And I think it's definitely doable. We're going to watch him do it too. It's just crazy seeing how strong he is. I know I called him the championship favorite last season, and I was pretty off. I wouldn't say pretty off. I was close, but Emerson Orden got it. I'm going to call him the championship favorite this season too. I think he's definitely going to do it. If it's not him, it's going to be Will Cloud. It's going to be one of the 2. Now, could we have a surprise come in like Mason Garrett does? Probably. Who knows? Who would that surprise be? I'm going to say Jack Ross. I think he's going to be the surprise if it does happen. Currently running 4th right now, trying to get him sneak his way into the playoffs. We'll be coming to 15 laps to go. Skull all over the back bumper of Sustride, trying to work his way further inside the top 10 if he can. He's right there. He needs to get to the bottom. He's going to try the top, though. interesting enough, and I think he's going to try to work his way around the top. Nah, he's not. I was going to say, we've not seen the top work at all here. If you go to the top, you're screwed. Excuse me, 14 laps to go. Oh, we almost saw the 17 dump the 29 there. I thought that was kind of close. Maybe that's just me looking out for my own car. Yeehaw. 25 and the 54 almost coming together there. So yeah, top three in a completely different zip code than everyone else, and all apart from each other as well. I don't think lap traffic is going to be an issue with 11 laps to go here. I mean, the first one's going to be Bella Fawn, and she's real slow. She's also way off. Greg Poppers with a decent run, running 15th right now. Currently 30th in points. Zane Phoenix 13th, I'd definitely say that's a pretty good run for him. Once again, not as great as last week, but definitely a pretty good pick-me-up from last week. Skull just can't get around this 6 car. So whenever we do the points reset for the playoffs, I think we're just gonna... I think I'm gonna put a vote in the Discord server and have everybody vote on how they want it to be done. Because I'm kind of debating on just doing a complete level reset, or having like 3 bonus points per win or whatever, and just going from there, or even a bonus to whatever position you came in. So like, you get 16 points if you were first, 15 points if you were second, 14 points if you were third, and so on and so forth. Plus 3 times the amount of your wins. Or just do a complete reset. I think I'm just going to put a vote up on the Discord and see what the people want. Coming to 5 laps to go for Will Cloud. Led earlier, fell back after pit stops, and drove his way back to the front. Definitely an impressive showing from him. I believe rated #1 in power ratings coming into this season, which I thought was interesting because he definitely wasn't the most dominant this season. but he's definitely starting to pick it up. Sorry about that. Four laps to go. Sorry, 3 laps to go. And I don't think there is an opposition at this point. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be the white flag for Will Cloud. Dominant, well, I wouldn't say dominant, but solid race for him down the backstretch for the very final time tonight, going into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be Will Cloud win number 3 at the Milwaukee Mile. It's going to be David Dixon 2nd, Ryan Childress 3rd, Jacob Shangle 4th, and Jack Ross is going to round off the top 5. We're still waiting on more to cross the line. It's going to be Alperen Adak 6th, Gavin Ellison 7th, Alex Crowther 8th, Kyler Sustrine 9th, and Cooper Skull's going to round off the top 10 here. Here's the rest of your start, the rest of your results. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for North Wilkesboro. There it is. North Wilkesboro Speedway. Race number, I think it's what, 11, right? Yeah. Alright, be sure to be here 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at North Wilkesboro.